integrated into the daily school routine to improve student well-being. Introduction: the problem of student stress. Many students, if not all, have struggled with stress when it comes to school, whether it be upcoming exams or assignments, maybe even just the environment of school is what makes it hard for you and others. Stress in students can be a very overlooked subject when it comes to managing the stress, leaving students to fend for themselves. How do we manage the stress with little to no resources? By integrating mindfulness exercises and practices into our fellow students' daily school routine, we can feel a sense of relief from our stress and experience the weight off our shoulders. Here is a diagram of specific stress triggers that are common in teenagers. As you can see, 1 is academic stress, 2 is social stress, 3 is family discord, 4 is world events, 5 is traumatic events, and 6 is significant life changes. And this is from the Low Down Youth INC. Part 1: Effects of unmanaged stress. Before understanding how mindfulness can manage stress in students, it's important to see just how harmful unmanaged stress can be. Stress is a part of everyone's daily life, with some having trouble with the effects of it more than others. Unfortunately, stress amongst younger students is particularly bad for their developing brains and bodies. Studies say that the fight or flight response in humans can change the course of our energy resources into our vital organs during mental or physical challenges. While stress can help make our performance and focus better in some activities, an excessive amount of stress can deteriorate our mental health and physical well being. This is why school administrators and parents should look beyond students and children's education and start encouraging them to practice mindfulness. Below is a chart of the effects of chronic stress on the mind and body, that some of which include uncomfortable symptoms such as change in emotional responses, a change in social behavior, insomnia or sleepiness, unfocused thinking, etc. And this comes from the Ravel Mental Health. Part 2: How mindfulness helps. Because of stress's damaging effects, mindfulness can provide relief for students by improving their focus and by helping to regain control of their minds and well being. Mindfulness practices are meditational techniques introduced from Hindu and Buddhist cultures, which then spread into the United States. We can practice mindfulness into our daily school routine by reading, doing yoga, and practicing specific breathing techniques. When practicing mindfulness, the benefits of the practice can reduce the negative effects of stress and bring us back down to earth. According to the American Psychological Association, mindfulness lowers our stress response by reducing blood pressure and heart rate, allowing us to feel relief from our stress. Institutions and universities have also studied that college students with lower amounts of stress due to mindfulness practices have had better cognitive function than others who did not. Despite the clear benefits of mindfulness, there are still those who believe it is unnecessary or unrealistic to bring into schools. Below is a YouTube video that discusses how mindfulness helps and how it affects different students. Part 3: Addressing counter arguments. One common argument against mindfulness in education is that because of the practice does not have immediate results, it's useless to try overall. While yes, some of the techniques amongst the practice is not immediate and needs to be done consistently, the benefits received from the practice overall outweighs these critics' arguments. Mindfulness practices do have techniques in which work immediately, such as breathing techniques and various practices. This shows that while mindfulness may require patience and practice, its ability to provide quick stress relief ultimately outweighs these critics' concerns. As you can see on the side, This is a chart that shows different techniques in which that you can add that only take about 10 to 15 minutes out of your time and are very simple to do. And this is from the Harvard Health Publications. Conclusion. Call to action. Overall, incorporating mindfulness practices into students' daily routines can provide a balance of stress relief and improvement in focus that schools often overlook. Stress has significant and negative effects on our students, causing drawbacks in their education. With evidence, it can be proven that mindfulness exercises can give immediate and long lasting stress relief for students and even regular civilians. While some question the true effectiveness of these practices, reliable sources assure us that the lasting benefits outweigh any arguments or concerns. School educators and administrators should integrate mindfulness practices for healthier and more successful students. On the side, we can see results and evidence grades from MBSI studies, and these is a chart of different results based on different students. And as you can see, it describes their social relationships, self-compassion, and their general well-being. And as you can see, there's different grades of evidence. And this this is Mindfulness School Interventions, a systematic review of outcome evidence quality by study design. And when we go to this link, it shows several different categories and results and references and grade of evidence.